Welcome to freeyourtruenature.com, seeing you and your organization through significant change, challenge, and choice. This is the introduction to my organization shift page. It goes without saying that our organizations today are embattled by change and challenge. The environments in which our organizations operate, both inside and out, have changed and have been changed dramatically. We live at a time in humanity's evolution that the condition of the greater environment in which we live is at least at question, at least damaged, at least injured, and at its furthermost, in peril. Is it any surprise, really, that the environment in which we immediately live, I speak of our bodies and beings as individuals, is under threat by a virus? A virus that across the planet has already, tragically, taken millions of lives, and sadly, counting. We individuals, being a microcosm of this macrocosm, it should not come as a surprise that we are each and all struggling and suffering through the realities and uncertainties of this global pandemic. And just as the environment that encompasses us is changing, so too are we changing. For those of us who may wish for things to go back to the way they were before, the reality is those days are gone. And similarly, though we may wish that our business and organizational environments would go back to the way they were before, these two are gone forever. In fact, many are saying they don't even want to go back to the way it was before, both those individuals looking in at the quality of their personal lives and business owners looking in on their business lives and the impact that the quality of their business lives formerly had on their personal lives. Hi, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Murray McEachern. Welcome. In the wake of these changes and challenges, there are a continuous range of difficult choices to confront and to make. Especially difficult are the choices organizational owners and leaders must make as to who they are going to be amid so much change, challenge, and choice. More than ever before, organizations need leaders who are self-reliant in their ability to be clear, creative, and courageous. Not simply to have the knowledge of what it means to be clear, creative, and courageous at any point in time, but to have the willingness and the resolve to model the application of this knowledge in the wake of this constant stream of new and potent and complex array of changes and challenges. As well, it is essential to organizational sustainability that our leaders today and the organizational cultures in which they lead become breeding grounds for self-leadership. With, I contend, no organizational member exempt. Organizational sustainability necessitates each organizational member's capability and capacity for clarity, creativity, and courage be fully tapped. It is evidently no longer enough to simply manage. Our organizations need leaders who lead from the inside out. This is to say, leaders who dedicate themselves to the development of the one quality that differentiates leaders from the led: self-awareness. Our organizations need a new elevation of leadership capability, character, and competence that can only be accessed through self-awareness come self-reliance. The most catalytic quality of self-awareness being the ability to clear oneself of any of the multitude of negative energies that block, bottle, and bridle individual and by extension, organizational creativity, the lifeblood of any organization. The consequence of our failure to substantively address these blocks, bridles, and bottlenecks to individual and organizational creativity, inevitably leading organizations wallowing far below the organization's capability to win through on its ideas, far below the organization's capability to make its unique difference with those they serve, far below the organization's capability to create meaning for those who comprise it, far below the organization's capability to generate the financial resources that enable it, far below the organization's capability to engender among its members a philosophy of life and living that venerates its precious resources for its sustainability and the sustainability of life on our planet. The consequence of failure to substantively address these blocks, bridles, and bottlenecks to individual and organizational creativity, resulting in inevitable disillusionment, disengagement, disenchantment, and disorientation of those who, in fact, are the organization. Without your organizational members' full engagement, without access to their discretionary effort, that is their effort over and above what they realize is all they really need to do to get their paycheck. Without their discretionary effort, our organizations, your organization will not be able to perform in a sustainable way, with severe individual, organizational, social, and economic fallout, the bitter consequence. I have discovered that the answers to organizations' most pressing challenges and the pathway to seeing and optimizing their greatest opportunities lies in coming to understand, find faith in, and learning to trust in its true nature. Your organization's true nature is the sum equivalent of the creative abilities of each member of your organization. Whether your organization is comprised of 2 people, 200 people, 2,000 people, or 200,000 people, the equation remains the same. It is in guiding and facilitating your organization's understanding, cum-faith, cum-trust in its true nature, that I am privileged to serve. Where your organization's clarity, creativity, and courage meets its significant changes, challenges, and choices, while manifesting the very highest possibilities of you, your organization, and all the people that comprise it. If any of what I've shared with you here or you read about below resonates with you amidst the significant changes, challenges, and choices you and your organization are facing and enduring, please, let's have an enlivening chat about how I might be able to serve you and your organization's highest possibility.